Hey guys, welcome back to Saints Row 4. New session, playing. It's Saturday. At least I think it's still Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. I don't know. It's summer, so I'm totally not keeping track of things. Go, go, go. Okay. So I know what you're thinking. Saturday, summer. What? It's like October or something. Well, yeah. That's because I record these, well, I'm trying to record this all at once, so that during the school year I don't have to worry about, like, having to record and stuff. And so if I manage to have some free time in the middle of the school semester, I'll probably work on, like, another Let's Play or something like that.
How long till this?
So, let's see here. So I'm thinking the first thing that I want to do is, let's see here. Well, first let's grab all this stuff. And this here, store hacking, is what I'm going for. Also, I probably should show the mouse. I'm going to show the mouse in the next play session. I mean, I know you guys can't see it, but you can tell where I'm going, just because of what's all highlighted and stuff. Okay, I don't need to do wield SMGs. Bonuses. Absolutely. Could always use more cash. And I have a new superpower available. Interesting. What is it? Faster speed? Wow. Okay. Practically faster than a speeding bullet. Well, the devs would know, since they do set up the speeding. Okay. So, oh wait. I went to the hub to go to the map. Derp. Okay, so. All of these little green things. I want to go knock out all of them at once. And instead of doing one giant jump cut, which I did last time for the data clusters, I think this time I'm just going to play over music and speed things up. I figured I'd try doing that as well. So let's see how that works. I'll go ahead and show this first store hijacking because I don't know what's involved. But other than that, we'll see. Okay, what's going on here? Connect the data. You know what? I'm not a fan of reading. I'm just going to do this. Oh. Okay, okay. So, I might actually show the next one as well, because they might get more complicated. But I just kind of didn't read, and, yeah, we'll figure it out. So, based off of what I first played, I have... Okay, can I jump over to these things? Yes, I can. Okay, so I need to basically connect the dots like this. So I want to do this, let's go ahead and pull this up here, then pull that up there, and then connect that. Okay, so that's what the hacking is, really? That is easy. Yeah, that is super easy. Okay, so I'm going to go up to the top leftmost one, and then just kind of come down through here, probably, then up through here, and then finish off probably over here at Rusty's Needle. So yeah, I will go ahead and speed things up, and if I find anything to be of importance, I will slow it down just for that moment. So yeah. Alright, see the improvement over here? 16 out of 32, we're starting to get some income for the store hackings, and that is why I'm doing this. So, I've also cleared out this, I guess, geographically a third, but not a third of the stores. I've cleared out more than a third. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on pushing through. So I will see you guys then. So just some post commentary here, since I don't want to speed up through the entire episode. Right now I'm just watching it through editing, and I'm going to try and sync it up with what I'm doing. But just let me know what you think about the whole speeding things up as opposed to just doing a giant cut, because I could have just, you know, made this a 15-second, oh, well, I'm going to go hijack all these stores, cut, and then done. Or not hijack, but hack. Yeah, just let me know which style you prefer, if you would rather prefer me do the jump cuts. I mean, I prefer speeding things up, just because you get to see everything, sort of, if you remember it at 1/8 of the speed. But yeah, as far as this hacking stuff goes, it started off pretty simple, started getting a little complicated, never got too hard. I mean, as you can see here, I'm just kind of running through it all, and you'll probably see a lot of this I'm able to figure out quickly. But just as far as a few mechanics go, the X's, if you haven't figured out, I can't put anything there. Also, the timer up top, that is a limited amount of time. If we run out of time, then the hijacking fails, and not hijacking, hacking But if you do fail, you gain like a bar of notoriety, and I was having some issues in the second speed up where I kept getting shot at and stuff while I was hacking, so the game does not pause while you're hacking. That is important. And so you may want to check out your notoriety, make sure nothing's going to come after you while you're doing this and stuff like that. But one thing I did notice though is that the timer up top, sometimes that's shorter depending upon your notoriety. Like if you have a higher wanted level, then you have less time to solve it. That's another thing to keep in mind. Doing this in succession can be a little difficult because your notoriety level is constantly rising. Oh, also, in the previous speed up, I purchased some gun upgrades. I also made my notoriety decay faster so that hacking these stores becomes easier. So that in my time between traveling from store to store, I don't have to worry about my notoriety as much. So, still something to worry about, but not quite as much. And so, here again we see yet another puzzle. The grids did slowly get larger and larger, but I didn't see it becoming much of a problem. And there's been several puzzles where I didn't use all the pieces, but just for kind of solving these things, how I sort of did it is kind of solve them forwards and backwards at the same time. And what I'm doing, or what I just did, the little corner pieces to progress forward, that's, I guess, a trick that was used a lot. So I figured that out pretty quickly. But yeah, the difficulty of this, not too hard. It was a little tedious, but, you know, that's why I sped everything up. But yeah, I mean, I had fun doing it. I mean, it was just a bunch of little games, and as you can see here, I'm starting to wrap things up with only 4 stores left to go. And I did end up with on Rusty's Needles, or Rusty's Needle, as I said. So yeah. So again, another puzzle. This will just be run through real quick. Again, still post commentary. I'll make a reference whenever I'm no longer doing post commentary. But I thought about speeding this part up again, but I really didn't want to have 3 songs in there. I felt that was a little overkill. Plus, this way you do get to see some of the more complicated hacking bits and how I did them. So that could be useful as well. But all you're going to see in this episode is just me hacking stores, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm going to try to group, I guess. I don't know what episode types these are. I'd call them just like where I run around and do a lot of the same thing, like hacking stores or collecting data clusters or stuff like that. I'll try to dedicate an episode to it, and then you'll probably be able to figure out, oh, he's just doing a hacking episode. Well, I can skip this, and you can skip this episode, no harm, no foul, because there's literally no story bits going on. This is really just me working on getting money, so that whenever, like every time I get my money income, it's just a little bit extra, and so it's one less thing for me to worry about. And in large games like this, where there's a lot of side quests to do, I usually like tackling them all at once. Not all the side quests, but a group of side quests, just so I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about that type of side quest anymore. And so with this, that's true. I did that with the data clusters. There's still a few that I found, and I also see a few that I missed while going back through editing. And so I may go back and watch my own videos to see which ones I missed to go collect them, because I do plan on getting all of them. So that could be a while. As I said, probably in the first or second episode, that I do plan to 100% complete this game. That means getting all the collectibles, not just doing all the story missions and all the side missions, but all the collectibles. Possibly even all the achievements. I'll have to look at what all the achievements are. But if you guys know of any like Easter eggs or something like that, or just some tip to speed up my process, let me know in the comments below, and I'll check it out and see if it holds to be true. And you know, if it works, then I might make an episode about it. And so here I am heading to the last shop. One funny thing, every time I think of Rusty's Needle, I always think about that one mechanic shop in Saints Row 3. That every time you walked in, he was like, "No guns in Rusty's Needle" or something like that. I'm like, this is Rim Jobs, not Rusty's Needle. You know, I'm not sure if that was intentional or just a bug, or I don't know. It just seems like they dropped an NPC in the wrong place. But yeah. So the superpower thing's pretty cool. Just being able to fly around like that, it's really useful. Unfortunately, it does get rid of the usefulness of cars, but I've got Saints Row 3 for that, so it's not too much of a problem. So this is, I'm assuming, as complicated as the problem gets, or the store hacking gets, because this is the last one. And it doesn't seem to be randomized or anything, because if you keep going back to the same store, it'll be the same puzzle. But yeah, you can see how quickly I solved that. Back to me. Alright, and that is all the stores. So I have ranked up, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade just to see where we're at. So if we were just look at the cash, oh well, we can't see it. I thought I ranked up. Oops, guess not. Oh well, if I haven't already, I'll probably end the episode off here. I know, not much happened, but on the bright side, I don't have to worry about hijacking those things anymore. So I guess I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya.